World-renowned philosopher Plato once said, "The excessive increase in anything can lead to the reaction of the opposite direction." Did you know that 58% of U.S. citizens exceed the recommended dietary guidelines of America for added sugar intake? And we lead the world in total sugar consumption with these and with this. Hi, my name is Areeb Ahmed, and today I will be informing you guys on the effects of excessive refined sugar intake. Refined sugar intake is anything in glucose and fructose combination, primarily in packaged foods. And I feel comfortable talking to you guys about this topic because it has happened to one of my relatives before. My granduncle from my dad's side had this habit of eating a lot of sugar every day, and later on he was dealing with compromises in his body. I mean, his heart, his kidneys, he even lost his eyesight. Later on, he developed type 2 diabetes and died at a very young age. Now, I'm not saying that sugar is bad for you, but too much of it can lead to disastrous results. That is the reason I started off my quote by Plato. And to preview my main points, excessive sugar intake can result in major compromises of the human health. It can compromise your brain, first point, your organs, second point, and your behavior, third point. To start my first point, excessive sugar compromises your brain in three ways. By reducing the brain-derived neurotrophic factors, which is this guy right here. The protein made by the BDNF gene, which is responsible for promoting growth between the spinal cord and the nerve cells. Without this, your nerve cells are impaired, according to Psychology Today. It can also produce addiction feeling in the human brain. The endorphins in the body are released in the brain, and they combine with other chemicals in the body, according to the Addiction Center website. And the results in excessive sugar intake can damage the brain cells that help a person's learning and memory formation, according to the Very Well Mind website, an article by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. So that's my first point. My second point is that excessive sugar intake can also lead to compromises in your internal organs. According to the WebMD article, How Does Too Much Sugar Affect Your Body by journalist Locke Hughes, excessive sugar intake can lead to major compromises in a person's internal organs. The extra insulin in a bloodstream can compromise your arteries. It can affect your arteries all over your body. Their walls get inflamed and they grow thicker than normal, resulting in heart diseases. It can also cause your body to halt the response to insulin in pancreas, which is important. And it can also result in type 2 diabetes. And, as right here, the pancreas right here. And the kidneys, as a result, will stop doing their job in filtering out waste in your blood. So that's my second point. Oh, and this is all according to the WMD article. And for my final point, excessive sugar intake can lead to major compromises in the behavior for people with diabetes or mental disorders such as schizophrenia. Their BDNF hormones is suppressed, and so depression and other chronic mental issues are going to be present in their lives. And this is all according to Psychology Today. Anxiety symptoms can get much worse with the excessive sugar intake, and it can impair people's ability to combat stress, according to the article Negative Impacts of Sugar from the Very Well Mind website by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. And so to conclude here, my main points are excessive sugar intake can result in major compromises of the human body. It compromises your brain, it compromises your organs, and your behavior. As we know, diet sculpts our physical and mental health. If we do anything in one extreme over the other, it can lead to disastrous results. That quote by Plato can help you not only in diet but in real life too. And it's important to us as individuals that we live our life in moderation. So with that, thank you guys so very much for listening to my informative speech. I'm Areeb Ahmed.